Our coverage of PAX Prime 2015 is powered by HyperX. Check out their Cloud 2 headset down in the description below. Also, thank you to ASUS and Corsair. Alright guys, so as you probably know, there's been a ton of really big launches in tech recently, namely 950 and Skylake, and ASUS has been a part of that with motherboards and graphics cards, so they don't have a ton that's brand new to show us, also known as they don't have anything brand new to show us. So what we're going to do is check out some of the systems that are around the booth, first off with the NCIX PC. This system is beautiful. It was built by the fabled Crazy Ivan, if any of you guys remember him, I'm sure you do. And if you saw back at PAX East when we did a system showcase at the Intel booth, you probably remember some of the things from that video. One of them, namely, was that I kind of grilled him a little bit on his droopy or long run water cooling. You can see here, it kind of looks like a hardline setup, but it's not. This is soft water cooling tubing. Ivan stepped his freaking game up and this looks awesome. All of the water cooling is powered by EK. You can see on the back of the graphics card they've done some custom painting to the actual back plates of the graphics card, which looks sick. Speaking of custom painting, there's automotive paint on a lot of the area around the case. There's custom stenciling on the top and the front of the case. And you can see a big ASUS logo on the side. That means that they are officially Elite powered by ASUS. They're a top tier partner. That means all of their systems are custom approved by ASUS, which is actually pretty freaking cool. It also features cable mod cables, which have custom LED runs going through the cables so that they glow and look super cool. There's other things like carbon fiber accents all over the place because Ivan really likes carbon fiber. And there's a pastel colored liquid cooling that actually matches the cable mod cables, which looks really cool and it goes down to the detail on every level. For internal hardware, there's an Intel i7-6700K, 16 gigabytes of Corsair RAM, a 750 series 400 gigabyte SSD, dual 980 Strixes, Z170 Hero-based Maximus 8 series board, and an HX 850i. You can buy this system as is, but there isn't a landing page or even, I think, a name for it yet, considering Ivan just finished building this thing like yesterday. So you'll be able to get it soon. Pay attention. The next system is from Puget, and it has a little bit of a different direction. We'll start with the hardware this time. It has an Intel i7-6700K, an ASUS Maximus 8 Gene, 32 gigabytes of Crucial memory, and an ASUS Strix 980 Ti, but that's where things start to go a little insane. The storage setup on this thing is nuts. For your main drive, you have a 1.2 terabyte Intel 750 NVMe drive. For auxiliary drives, you have two 1 terabyte Samsung 850 EVOs and three 6 terabyte WD Reds. Ridiculous. The amount of solid state storage and hard storage in this thing is just nuts. And if you listen to that description without being able to see it, you probably expect it to be a lot bigger. The amount of storage that they fit in this tiny little box is more specifically what I should have said. Pretty freaking impressive. And last but not least is honestly their racing rig. I don't think you can just buy this thing because I'm pretty sure they custom make it every time, but it's got a Maximus 8 Hero Z170 board, dual 980 Ti Strixes, 6700K, Corsair SSD, an AX 1200i power supply from Corsair as well, and one of the sickest chassis ever considering it's like in a box under a racing seat that has hydraulics on it, and you get to play one of the most badass racing setups I've ever freaking seen. And that's it. That's my top three. I know it might have seemed like I copped out a little bit with that last one there, but honestly, it was my favorite system here outside of the other two that I showed. The other two were cool for specific reasons, like the first one having a badass liquid cooling setup, and the second one having a badass storage setup, and then that one was a badass gaming setup. Thanks again to HyperX for bringing us here to PAX Prime. Check out this little card thing in the top corner to check out their YouTube channel, and be sure to subscribe. They release a lot of really cool gaming stuff. Also, thank you to ASUS and Corsair for bringing us here this year. If you want to see products that these guys are showing off at the show from all of the brands, check the link in the video description down below.